there, lovely explorers. Right now I'm standing in a place in France. It has got to be one of the most magical and unreal places I've ever documented. So currently I'm standing in a shed which belongs to a manor right left from me. And this was the manor of a very notorious French artist. It's unbelievable, the art collection which is left there. You can only see all the covers and all the paintings already just everywhere around me. There's probably around 10,000 paintings. There is multiple $1 million in art left inside of here. I'm absolutely speechless and so fascinated to show you this place today. You are going to love it, guys. This video is probably gonna take me 1 hour. And yeah, just enjoy as I will explore it in each and every inch. So like I said, I'm just starting off in the shed, and this is one part of the shed. Oh my gosh, take a look how many paintings are already here. So the French artist who used to own this property, his name was Lambert. And by some sexual and erotic artifacts we find inside, we conclude that this man was homosexual and of course was extremely talented in making art. All his paintings here, well, actually not all of them, only a small fraction, a small part of what you're about to see. But can you imagine during his lifetime how many hours this man spent on painting? It's unbelievable. I think for an art lover or an artist who is watching this place is a dream to explore, but also utterly sad to see everything just fall into decay. Over there, a sketch of a boy. Making my way through the storage in the barn of his art, and it's pretty narrow inside of here, but I'm making my way through. So apart from all his paintings, he also stored some furniture over here, some chairs. Okay, so that was it for only a small part of the barn. Let's show you the other side of the barn. There's even more paintings left over there. So right over there pops up the beautiful manor. And then there is some kind of a hippie van which is parked in the garden. But you can tell that nature has been reclaiming this vehicle. Oh my! Even in the trunk of the van are paintings. They are literally everywhere. How can this person not have any relatives who are thinking of saving this huge art collection? And those are not even the most interesting pieces you've seen yet. There is so much more to follow. Take a look at all the vegetation right over here. Literally all the windows are just widely opened. So that means that there's a lot of damage because of water, leading this place to decay very quickly. But still, I think it has been abandoned for minimally 15 to 20 years. And what a time capsule of a place. So right now, entering the other part of the barn. This part is slightly bigger. Take a look, a lot of religious artifacts and paintings. You can tell it has been painted so detailed. Over here, an office chair. There is this African plate on it. This was a huge collection of covers he would use to place his paintings in. Oh wow, that is a huge painting and I really like it. Maybe it was one of his family ancestors. My gosh, there is so many of them, I really don't know where to look. I just want to show you everything in detail and just go slow through all these unique items. Over here, an elephant statue. Then let's make a way through the rest. And notice that also left from me, hidden under all these roots and vegetation, there's even more covers and paintings. Wow. It's just absolutely unreal. I mean, it's like I told you. The most unreal place and manor I ever visited. This is one of these places of which you would wish that somebody would have been here some years earlier and just saved everything. Because what you see is the aftermath of a passionate man who put a lot of effort and love in doing what he loved, painting. Also a pretty neat chandelier over here. The paintings are literally all stapled onto each other. I actually don't know why they placed stones here on the ground. Those are all tiny rocks. It seems that this man had a lot of different phases during his entire life, because all the art has a different genre. It's not all the same. So many different influences he had. Take a look on top. Quite airy face. Well, the man definitely had also a strange style of his interior, which you are about to see. Anyways, it's so many paintings here. Probably I cannot even capture it all properly on the camera, but I'm trying the best I can. So right behind this cover actually pops up a portrait. This was not the man himself, but maybe it was a friend of him or a relative. Also on top they stored a lot of furniture. A wooden headless horse. And then over here is even more paintings, but that's not the only thing, because you've probably seen a lot of paintings now. But it's time to reveal the face of the man who made all of these masterworks. Yes, that was him. There was a woman behind him. The man had a pretty strange sexual preference, whether he liked woman or whether he liked man. We think he liked both, probably. Over here a lot of gear in these shelves. The strangest and most random things. I mean, a disco ball, a cookie box, a speaker. This was probably just for his general storage. Take a look at this. I just can't stop looking at everything. Over here a statue. And also a very antique cabinet, by the way. Sadly enough, in an advanced state of decay. I think this statue used to have a head, but it eventually has fallen down. Also this pot. I mean, I can't get my head around it. Why? Why? Take a look. Nature is literally reclaiming all of his crafts. This was even a fish. And a part of a mannequin. Oh, this is actually not painted by paint, but this was some embroidery. That's what I said. I mean, he had so many different styles. Also take a look here on the ground of the sketch. It's done by a pencil and it's so well detailed. It was actually made in 1973. The woman's name on this sketch was Maria Jose. Over here on the ground, the Bible of Jerusalem and the saying. Just a complete Bible. So that was already it for a huge collection of his artwork. But you're about to see the art gallery in the mansion, and that's where we're going to now. Come follow me. Take a look here on the ivy, and the door is just straight open for us, so I'm not hesitating any moment to go inside. Oh wow. Well, take a look at this. So many artifacts literally everywhere around the place. Also, it looks very messy because there is so many stuff literally everywhere. Take a look at this. 3 portraits on the wall. I think those were his family ancestors. Mannequin there. Literally so many stuff in these shelves. You don't know where to look, legit. It's unbelievable. And still, I think it looks messy, but this artist was definitely well organized if you see how many paintings he made during his entire lifetime. There is a parrot doll hanging in that little lamp. And then this part looks, stuff was just thrown around at this place. Anyways, take a look over here. This used to be a fireplace. There was a bust there in the fireplace as well. I think it was made by the artist too. Take a look at this painting. It's all made out of butterflies. What? Even the woman is made out of butterflies. That's so well done. My gosh. So guys, there's this treasure chest. I'm really curious what's inside, so I'm just gonna carefully try to put all the stuff away from it. For example, this record player. It's kinda heavy though. It's really heavy. I think it's full of books. I think it's probably around 15 kilos, maybe 20. So right over here, the record player I was talking about. But what I'm really interested in is what's inside the treasure chest. Have a look. It's filled with a lot of clothes. But I'm thinking, these definitely look like some self-made things, you know? Those are just some jackets, but probably because this man was so artistic, he also made some clothes himself, I'm thinking. I think he did a lot, because also his paintings are just a variety of all different styles. It's not only one simple thing, but just so many different influences he had. Well, like we always do, I'm gonna close the treasure chest and put all the stuff back where I found it. Because that's just the rule. But I was just really curious what was inside. Guys, it's time to show you one of my favorite rooms already inside this mansion. We have only covered a small part of it yet. All over here, just even more books. I think the artist was also very intelligent and he read it a lot. Okay, there it pops up. Take a look at this. Unbelievable. Half-sided face on the wall. It really reminds me that he wanted to express something with it. It was done with a certain reason. Like maybe that people have two faces or something, or it looks like a Greek god or a Greek scientist. I think I've seen it before, and probably one of you viewers know what it's all about. So this was definitely his bedroom of Lambert, the artist. My gosh, I literally don't know where to start. It's just magnificent over here. He had his desk, he probably wrote down all his ideas. And it's obvious that he read a lot of books to inspire him. Why is there like this baby swinging thing in the room? Also a bust there on top. And some more paintings. Another globe. I think he was definitely only not fond of traveling, but also just all the different influences of all over the world in his artwork. And then the two-sided face hanging against the wall. This was the bed. Unbelievable. So these pages contain a lot of pornography, so unfortunately I'm not gonna show them. And the other side, another shelf filled with books. There is a hanger for a lot of ties. Even a nude woman he painted. Take a look, this elephant thing he made. I guess, yeah, this was also a giant painting right over here, just in the middle of the room. Oh, it's so heavy, I can't move it, but it's crazy. I mean, the size of this painting is literally almost the whole vicinity of the room. A lion. He has such a strange style, and really not the style I would prefer, but in the end it's all a matter of taste. Here in the entrance hall, the hats, the jackets, all hanging up here. I mean, it's so post-apocalyptic. How can this place just be wide open to public, but almost hardly anything has been stolen or vandalized? I think it also definitely shows a lot of respect of the French population for all of these places. And of course, because this place has been kept secret for years and years. My gosh, take a look. Just gonna give you an overview. This was the living room. And there are so many things to see literally everywhere around. Even some Mona Lisa replicas. I mean, it feels like I'm just walking in a museum. But the style, I mean, I'm not gonna say exquisite. It's exquisite the fact that this is all left. But I don't really like the style. But there are still some priceless antiques left. Well, this pink disco ball, definitely not my style. Take a look at the elephants. I really like this room. A lot. There are so many things to show you. A lot of glass furniture here. The shelves made from glass. Then right down, the marble plate. Take a look. Wow. A bust of a horse. That's cool. And the statue as well. And right behind it, there's even squirrels. My gosh. Here in the corner, on this cabinet, the Sphinx of Egypt. Another one right next to it, which also looks a little bit like a lion, like it's a combination. Why is there this moldy baby on top? So strange. Oh, take a look at the snake. I've got so many questions about this place. Well, over here, the Mona Lisa replicas. Some fake flowers which really bring this place back to life. A marble fireplace with some tools right next to it, right over there. And again, even more busts. This place has been abandoned for so long, for being in this condition with everything left behind. Over here, even turn up some African influences. My gosh, take a look here on the wall. What is this? It's definitely something Asian, you can tell. fans there as well. Oh my gosh. How can somebody have so much stuff? Also here in the middle of the table. Like I said, many things are made out of glass, as well as for this table. And oh, take a look. This is crazy, this sort of crystallized stone. I'm sure if Raymond was with me now, he would have loved and adored finding this. So unique. Two tiny wooden sphinx statues again. Let's take a look at the clock, by the way. Then the last corner, which I'm about to show you in the living. Oh, these things look quite unique. Maybe they were even self-made, I'm not sure. But it could be. It's made out of shells. Were even more creatures and ornaments made out of shells. Some rackets. Many rackets, so he also definitely loved listening to music. Maybe while he was painting. I think he also definitely had children, because we found some things which indicated this person probably had younger children or maybe grandchildren who came over to sleep here. Anyways, I think that was most of it from the living. Let's show you the other part right now, which is the kitchen. What's that? That looks crazy. Well, I will first just slowly give you an overview of what the kitchen looked like. Has been quite messed as well, but probably just from some children of the neighborhood, because this place has been vacant for quite a long time. Well, there were some glasses left, even a sugar pot. Patrick Roberto. Maybe some friends of him, I don't know. Take a look at the scale over here. Should it still be functional? Yeah, sort of. But not very accurately, I think. Damn, cobwebs are insane. Clock right over here. They never finished their last dishes. Oh, and over here, these shelves where the spices are standing. It's also pretty crooked. Probably will fall down in a few years, maybe even a few months. I think they used to do some spices in there as well. Over there, the barometer on the wall. Take a look, was a tiny mirror with all these Greek style ornaments around it. These pillars, Renaissance style. The kitties chilling next to each other, kinda cute. Man, how these pans are still perfectly all three positioned next to each other. Then the big cobweb in between them. Oh, the cuckoo clock. That's nice. You don't see them now anymore nowadays. Still a bird inside. The stove over here is quite cool. There's even an emblem on it with 5 faces. Oh, this one also looks like Mona Lisa. I think it was supposed to be a replica, but it's slightly different from the real Mona Lisa. Well, I think he was definitely influenced by Leonardo da Vinci. That's one thing for sure. Over here even some more of his artwork. Even more books. Imagine how many roots and cobwebs are right over here. What was this used for? For holy water? I'm not sure. Oh, the mini cash register here. Looks very vintage. Man, there was so much stuff. I probably keep saying that, but if you're watching this video, you probably also have to pause more than 20 times to see everything properly. And still I'm trying to film everything as slow as I can. Right over here was a tiny part. Some books. Vodka. Okay guys, and this room, this is gonna spark your mind, because this is the art gallery of this notorious French artist who owned this property and did all of his work inside of this gallery. Well, so many dirt and cobwebs. What you're about to see is absolutely incredible. Again, a giant collection of all his paintings, absolutely magnificent. There even used to be a violin left behind in this case, and I'm sure when it was left abandoned it still was there. It must have been stolen or replaced somewhere else. Maybe we can find it, but I'm afraid it has been stolen. Unfortunately, that happens, especially when the place is just wide open to the public. But still, there is so many interesting stuff left. Take a look. The stone bust right over there. Wow. And then this complete art gallery where all his paintings are displayed. A mannequin right over there. A statue. Oh my, and take a look at this chimney as well. Never seen a chimney like that. Crazy. You literally don't know where to look in this place. So much splendid artwork and paintings, all just being left unloved. That's sometimes hard to realize. My gosh. The lamp over here has been heavily decaying as well. You can tell. Over here a more abstract statue. Unbelievable. This is just marvelous, guys. Oh, over there are even the pencils where he painted with in this jar. Well, you can tell that painting was definitely this man's career and not only a hobby. He did it on a huge scale. Oh, there's even a statue right over there in the corner. I'm curious at the moment, if you're still watching this video, how many paintings do you think we have encountered? Because I'm so curious. I'm thinking about probably like 3,000. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe it's way more than that. Leave in the comment section down below right now what you think, how many paintings we already found. I really like this painting over here. Looks definitely like a noble person he painted. The layers of dust on these paintings are unreal. Okay guys, so far we covered the barn or shed. We covered the main floor of the mansion. It's about time to go upstairs and show you what's left behind over there. Oh my gosh, a lot of decay here on this floor. There's even an attic. I don't know if it's truly safe to go there, but let's give it a try later on. Anyways, take a look at the corridor over here. Oh, this room is in a really bad condition. Some jackets left inside. There's even another room there. Well, now I'm really curious. What's right over here? Oh, so this was a bedroom. I didn't expect that. It's strange how they made that. Also a little office there. A lot of leather jackets here. Maybe this was the children's bedroom. Another painting of a bodybuilder. This was just a toilet. Oh, there's some graffiti sprayed here. That's very odd. I didn't expect that many people would have been inside of here. Of course, some things have been stolen, but still, it's in such a good condition. Okay, so this was the bathroom. Apparently they really like elephants. Well, and a lot of other LPs, Hotel California, just all the LPs, and they were all still in their covers. Oh, this bedroom looks quite neat. Take a look. There's a fluffy dog doll over there, and the wardrobe was still contained with all their clothes, like literally all of them. To me this looks like it could have been a children's bedroom. I mean, with the colors and everything. Quite childish. Another sketch of one of his paintings. Angel candle holder on top. Oh, take a look at this draft. Wow. You can see the things he did before he actually started painting. Just getting some inspiration of what he wanted to draw and paint. Okay. So I think that was almost it for this marvelous place. What an abandoned place was this, guys. Unbelievable. I was so excited. I was searching for this place for over a year. And now 1 year later I found it. I'm standing there. Oh. Well, over here is even more paintings, but what immediately took my eye is, and this is really repulsive, this is as far as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna show you this into detail. Well, I'm not talking about the magazine. Of course, whatever sexual preference people have is all their own choice, and all respect to that, but take a look what's right next to it, and I can tell you and guarantee you it's full of mold. So enough about that. Let's just show you the rest of the room, which I assume was even more of the storage and even more paintings. We haven't seen enough of them, of course, yet. Oh, and that painting over there, the big one with the man with the red shirt, was made in 1931. Just all clothes over here. Well, guys, that was it. This mansion of the French artist, the notorious French artist. I can guarantee you this place definitely belongs in my top 3 mansions I ever did. I just really hoped it fascinated you as much as it did to me, and if it did, guys, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below as well how many paintings you thought were left inside of the mansion and the shed included. And yeah, subscribe down below if you don't know us yet. And after all, really want to thank you for watching again to this week's episode. And like always, we will see you on our next adventure. Peace out.
Got me feeling like them leaves. Please hold me down, I need to rest. Your body talks to me, it takes control of